I was like, I want to be the richest man in the world. And I thought Bill Gates, computer programmer. And so I always thought that's the way that you get there.
So tell us about Noah Wickham. Where did you grow up? What was it like when you were growing up? Were you a numbers guy, brand guy, entrepreneur? What were you?
I've grown up and lived in Michigan in the US my entire life. It's interesting because as a very young kid, I actually wanted nothing more than to be a computer programmer. My reasoning was simply because I saw Bill Gates, who was the richest man in the world at the time, and I was like, I want to be the richest man in the world. And I thought Bill Gates, computer programmer, and so I always thought that's the way that you get there.
So it's your interest in becoming a computer programmer because of Bill Gates. What age were you when you developed that interest?
Like 5, 6.
It was the fact that he was rich that was the only attraction?
It's the only thing. I was only 5 or 6 and I knew I wanted to be really wealthy. It wasn't until my later years that I very much quickly realized Bill Gates did not become the richest man in the world by being a computer programmer. Bill Gates became the richest man in the world by building an amazing company that services billions of people. Are we Bill Gates level? Not even close. But am I enjoying what I'm doing on a daily basis? Absolutely. I tell that to pretty much anyone that I'm talking about when it comes to business, Amazon, e-commerce, just from the aspect of you may start building something and you may start in a certain area, but it can lead you down to a way different path. My love for computers and technology, computer programming, gave me a very good foundation for getting into e-commerce and building brands and helping people. A lot of what my prior agency experience was based around was doing a lot with technology, right? Helping figure out technology initiatives to help the overall brand and the overall business. It's interesting just how the evolution of things, and to kind of bring it back to today's conversation, similar to the thing, you may start out with a certain product or a certain brand and you're thinking this is your target and this is who your target market is. Look at your audience groups, audience types. Are you sure you have your right target market and you are headed in the right direction? Because the one that you should always go in is the one where the money is, especially when it comes to sales and selling on Amazon. So mostly for me, I work here at my Amazon guy. I'm a director right now. I work with brands every single day. I do a lot when it comes to kind of community work around my area, at the very least, something I'm kind of pretty passionate about. Right now, I focus very heavily a lot of my external communication type stuff, LinkedIn, for anyone that is interested at any point in time, post daily content for pretty much people. I love educating people. Similar to this podcast, I do a weekly one on Fridays where I do live Q&A. And overall, my big passions are just building business, helping people build brands, and helping them see where they can make their business go.